up, world? It's your girl, Casey the Connect, a.k.a. KHALIAH Clark. Tonight's Mamante, it's New York Fashion Week in New York City, ladies and gentlemen. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're probably at a fashion show. So tomorrow, make sure you're tuned in, like, subscribe, and comment to the Who's Styling Who show. Where do I begin? New York Fashion Week kicked off with me at Gracie Mansion. Big shout out to our mayor, Eric Adams, who held an event with the CFDA. And guess who was in the building? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard right, KHALIAH Clark. If you saw that picture floating around on my Instagram with all those comments and on my Facebook with all those comments, thank you, everybody. Trust me, that was the Mamante. If I didn't do anything else for Fashion Week, a picture with Anne Wintour on the day that the Queen of England died. I felt like it was a very surreal moment because we were bathroom besties. You know, I always tell the truth on how I get the Mamante. So I'm in the bathroom at Gracie Mansion. I'm doing what I do best, recording myself. Selfie, selfie, selfie. And who comes out the bathroom? The one and only Anna Wintour. And I directly put my phone down. And that's when we locked eyes. And she knew that I knew that I wasn't supposed to record her. And I then said, "Hi, my name is KHALIAH Clark, really fast. Celebrity fashion stylist, who's styling who?" She nodded and said, "I love your freckles." And I said, "I will not ask you for a picture in the bathroom, but I hope to see you upstairs." And she said, "Most definitely." And then it happened. A room full of people. And might I add, only 11 African Americans in the room. I was one of them, 4 designers, and the rest were staff. Her assistant was telling her it was like a scene out of Devil Wears Prada, where they whisper in the ear to tell you who the person is. So the assistant was trying to usher her friend. She turns around and she looks at me. And I say, "Can I have a selfie with you, Miss Wintour?" And she says, "Of course, Freckles. We are on a name basis. My name is no longer KHALIAH Clark. It is address me Freckles Clark, okay? Because that's what Miss Wintour calls me." We took the picture, and then the whole entire room wanted to know who I was. So I want to thank my mom for teaching me how to work a room. Big shout out to my mom, Evangelist Geraldine Clark, PR extraordinaire. So my fashion week started like that. It ended like that because I really didn't want to go to any other fashion show after I met Anne Wintour. Big shout out to Miss Daniels from Harlem Fashion Row. She had Janet Jackson come and present. Well, she was actually given an award. And then Issa Rae was there. She got the Virgil Award. So big shout out to Bernice. She had LMV. If you don't know who that is, that's the Louis Vuitton sponsors. 15 years in the business. And she actually had April Walker there. Misa was there. Everybody was there. That was the fashion show to be at. I want to give a big shout out to Carlton Jones. He showed for Fashion Week. Edwin D'Angelo, what an honor. He shot at the Federal Building on 125th Street. It was such an honor to be a part of that, to be a part of the styling team. Big shout out to Memsor, everybody that worked for the Edwin D'Angelo show, all the models, Eric Santiago, E. Styles, and it was just the Mamante. But the Mamante of Mamante is I got to be on the other side of New York Fashion Week, and I got to walk for the one and only Hip Hop Closet New York Fashion Week. And let me tell you, where do I begin? I actually have the designer herself here, Miss Kai. Welcome. Before I get into it, let me give you a little rundown. First of all, my first ever walking for New York Fashion Week, I had the pleasure for walking for Hip Hop Closet. If you don't know who Hip Hop Closet is, it is an amazing showroom located in Brooklyn, but I'm going to let her go into detail. But April Walker gave me a call about a week or two ago asking me if I wanted to walk for New York Fashion Week. Of course, I jumped for the opportunity, and the rest is history. It was Sunday, correct? Or Saturday?
It was Saturday.
I'm sorry. I'm still on Sunday. Yeah. This Saturday, we had a Mamante of Mamantes. God just blessed us with a hot, sunny day outside in Brooklyn on the Brooklyn Navy Yard. Everybody was there. We had Corey Wise from the Central Park Five. We had Debonair. We had what's her name? Why can't I think of her name? Epiphany. Epiphany. Yep. She's so amazing, and we finally got to work with each other. Follow her on Instagram. What is the beautiful lady with the bangs that I call her Nicki Minaj? She was in our picture.
Aisha.
Yeah. There was just so many.
Aisha 75. She's a doctor. Yeah.
A doctor.
She's a whole doctor.
Oh no, I have to have her.
You have to have her.
I have to have her up here. I was calling her Nicki Minaj, and she's just laughing with her bang. Okay. That's going to be a whole nother show. Yeah. We had so many great people in the building. MC Search was there. If you weren't there, you missed an incredible event. So I'm going to let the host.
Milk D was there.
The Milk D, the designers. Oh, my God. Where do I begin? First, let me show you one of the brands that I walked in. House of Swag. Fly Girl. She gifted me with this, ladies and gentlemen. I was supporting, because you know I support Black brands. She said, no, honey, this had your name on it. So thank you, Tony, House of Swag. I'm going to wear it proudly and multiple times. First, and then it gets cut into a crop, then it gets cut into a shoulder, but we going to definitely use this. Thank you for everything that I got at the hip hop closet fashion show. I didn't leave with my very expensive fur, but we're going to pray on that. If you would like to follow, like, comment, and share, Christmas is coming. If you saw me in that red, DJ Jeff Hayes, you promised me last time when Kai came on the Who Styling Who show that you had 500 towards my jacket. I even posted it on my Facebook, so I have receipts. Well, guess what, Jeff? Bump that jacket. That red fox has my name on it with the hood. So, Cash App Zelle. I'm willing to take it all. Welcome, Kai, to the Who Styling Who show.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for walking. And for real, that red coat was you. Like, you lit it up, and thank you so much.
It was so hard because as a stylist, I'm used to be able to, negotiate and get the product. I'm like, I looked at the price, I said, we gonna pray and we gonna ask
we gonna make it happen for you. It's gonna happen.
Ask God to manifest and plant that seed for that coat, because I'm gonna get that coat, and it's my favorite color. And then we have the incomparable designer. Please introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Raina. I'm a designer.
And she's cute with dimples. And this is her first interview, and KHALIAH Clark, award-winning celebrity fashion stylist, knew to have her on because, child, you have them now as young. They blow up and they don't ever remember you. So we're going to look back to this day and say, I had the beautiful and talented young designer here. So let's go into Mom, and then we're going to go into you. So why the hip hop closet?
So we started in 1998. I was working as an engineer in California, designing the infrastructure for the internet. And my brother came to me with the idea. He said, let's sell clothing and accessories online. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't even have a computer at home. I have one at work, but I don't know what you what you're talking about. So he said, no, it's going to be the next big thing. Everybody's going to purchase online. And so I'm like, oh, okay, let me go do some research on it. And he said, and we should sell our stuff, like hip hop culture, hip hop clothing. He's a DJ. He used to DJ in the bedroom, like DJ all my parties from young. Wow. So that was, everything. And I have another brother who was actually an artist. He's not an artist anymore, but so that's just who we are. So I was like, okay, let's go for it. And I did some research. I was like, you're really onto something. Let's do it.
So you would say that the Hip Hop Closet officially launched in what year?
1998.
Wow.
He came to me in December of 97 because I graduated college in 97. He came to me in 97, and by July of 1998, we had opened up our virtual doors.
Awesome. When did you get to the Brooklyn Navy Yard?
We moved to the Navy Yard in 99, December 99.
You've been there that whole entire time?
Yes.
Wow.
Because what happened was after we launched, because we were in a space where nobody else was really doing it, and then June Ambrose and Russell Simmons were on VH1 or MTV. It was like Hip Hop Week on MTV. And she shouted us out. She said, this is the place to go for hip hop clothing online. And then blasted the website at the bottom of the screen, and it literally ran for a week straight, over and over again. And so it was like, okay, this is it. Like, but at the time, I still didn't even have, I didn't know what I was doing still, really, but we were kind of figuring it out as we were going, and because no designer really wanted to sell us any clothes, like everybody was like, no, I'm not going online. It was kind of still so new. Nobody understood it. Amazon wasn't around. Google wasn't even around at that time. We were a Yahoo store.
Wow.
And so,
wow. That's so intrigued by, I'm intrigued by that, because now with online being everything.
Yeah.
When did you finally say, okay, I made it?
I don't know. That's an interesting question that I get asked. And I mean, there's so much more that I want to do. I don't know. I feel like I'm just.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been to the Hip Hop Closet located in the Brooklyn Navy Yard, it is a showroom to die for. It's like walking into hip hop culture from 1998 up into current 2022. There was something that just struck me when I went into the showroom for the fitting. She's bringing back out the belts with the name on it. Oh, yeah,
the name buckles.
The name buckles. And I was just like, oh, no, I need to get one of those. What do you think is missing in hip-hop that you feel like you bring to the table? Because as a stylist, there's so much.
Oh my God, he has one, Tony. Yeah, because they don't even. Yeah, because they don't even make them like this. Like, this is like the original brass one. Like, now they're like shiny silver and shiny gold. But yes, oh my God.
Wow, look how heavy this is.
Yeah, that's original.
We're going to shout out to Tony. Who's Tony? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. See, back in the days, you could tell that he didn't want nobody to know his real name was Anthony, so he put the Tony because that means Tony Montana. Tony, you ain't fooling nobody. We're going to use this as a prop today. What I love is the coats. I love the coats. I love the culture in the whole entire showroom. And, of course, I'm about to put one of your pieces on.
Yeah, I like this one. It is sheepskin with the curly fur inside, and it's a nice piece. Like, cause this could be like an everyday piece, just like hopping in and out your car, just like moving around. The hood is detachable, and you can customize it in different colors. We have different colors of sheepskin that you could have that made in, and. Yeah.
It's so hard for me to take off Hip Hop Closet pieces. She always comes and she gives these mamantes, and then I sit and I start calculating. Like,
start carrying the one.
Yeah, I'm like, was the red jacket. I kind of need a fur vest. Follow, like, comment, subscribe. Who's styling who? I am down for anyone to buy me these type of items. Like, I am one of those girls. I don't have an OnlyFans, but I will definitely have a DM. You know how these people under my post is like, sugar mama, I'll sell you. Here's the opportunity.
Well, let's go, right?
The money will go here. Kai, so you've been in the industry for a while.
Yes.
What, if you could have anybody in the brand, who would it be? Because you've had some good hits.
Oh, that's so hard. If I could have anybody wear the
clothing?
Like,
who would it be?
Oh my God. Oh no, I can't answer that. Wait, give me by the end of the show. I'm gonna be able to answer that. It's probably gonna be like 5 people, but you could just count it as one.
You could do all 5. Now, you're very close to April Walker, who is a mentor of mine. I love April Walker. If it wasn't for April Walker, I actually wouldn't have been in your show. So I thank April because she sees something in me that I see in myself, but it's always good for someone like an OG of her, so legendary, because she could have picked anybody in the world. You know, she knows tons of people. So to always support me, April, I just want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Walk aware if you don't know the brand. You've been under a rock. A female phenomenon. This woman was with Men Only as a woman designer who designed men's streetwear. And that right there is iconic. Her new collection is just out of this world. I watch her evolve. I saw that she had Walker Golf. So I need everyone to follow legendary April Walker and the brand Walker. She actually gave me some Walker earrings that I'm going to switch into and feature later on in the show. Actually, I have them right.
Yeah, I met April about 5 years ago when we did our first fashion show.
Oh, when was your first fashion show?
It was 2018.
Oh, wow.
Because we had moved from our old showroom into a new space. We wanted a place where people can actually come and experience the brand. So we opened up our showroom and event space. And it was our 20th year in business. And I wanted to kind of like, celebrate us growing up, like almost like we're turning 21, So I orchestrated this fashion show, and I wanted to merge the existing brands in Brooklyn that have been doing it this whole time with some of the newer brands and how the Brooklyn Navy Yard is turning into a fashion hub. There's a lot of fashion companies in the yard now. And so I did the fashion show, and that's when I met April, and it's just been like that ever since. She's so amazing.
Yeah, I just saw you too at the Torre fashion show.
Yes,
how was that?
It was amazing. Torre Designs collection. Oh my goodness, I understand.
He was at your
he's
show
the
as
leather.
well.
Yes, he came to our show the day before. And he has some amazing leather pieces, dresses. And
do you carry Torre in hip hop?
I don't, but I want to. So I'm definitely gonna be like trying to reach out to him. Yeah,
I can see that. That would be dope. What are some of your goals for the hip hop closet?
I want to dress more people. I met Raekwon at Torre's show, so I definitely want to get him in some stuff. And I just want to grow into more, we already ship globally, internationally, but I definitely want to just expand the brand. My daughter is now designing.
Yes,
so
perfect.
I'm really,
into your daughter.
I'm really excited to just nurture her in this business and give her the opportunities that, that a lot of young teenagers don't get,
Did you just say teenager?
Yeah, she's 16.
Oh, wow. Happy sweet 16. The way you were working, honey, I thought you were a high school about to be graduate and leaving the nest.
She is.
Oh, you're 16 grad 17 graduating. Round of applause. See, where's my drops? But it's okay. So what made you want to be a designer?
I think I've always been kind of interested in clothes. My mom likes to tell everyone when I was like a kid and I used to play with Barbie dolls, I used to make them dresses out of paper towels.
Oh, wow.
And
do you remember
rags.
your first one where they toga or she had a whole split with hers?
I don't know.
You don't remember? You're like, I don't remember.
Do-rag. It was a one-shoulder do-rag. Like she would take the do-rag and it was like a one-shoulder wrap-around situation.
Do you see the inspiration how she remember? You're like, I don't remember.
Because I was amazed. I was like, because she was really little and like making these creations out of paper towels and do-rags and just anything. And I'm like, what is happening here?
I heard you sew pieces within 24 hours.
Yeah.
So what was your first piece you ever sewed?
Maybe the first piece I ever sewed was a few years ago. It was a skirt. I don't really like to count that one. The first piece that I actually was I had learned and I paid attention and made like a pattern for was the fashion show earlier this year.
Oh, the one before this one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
March.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it was March, Brooklyn Fashion Week. So shout out to them for doing amazing stuff for small business.
I saw that one actually online. So now I actually know what piece you're actually talking about. Wow. So to be inspired, so that means you were 15 when you got that inspiration, right? or
No, I was
still 16?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm confused. I have a 26-year-old. I was a teen mom that didn't get a show. When I start calculating, I'm just like, they owe me a check. So okay. At 16, you create your first piece. Now you're like, boom, I want to be a designer.
Yeah.
Cool. If you could get to make a piece for anybody, do you know any right off the top of your head, who would you love to
Off
get
the
in your
top
piece?
of my head, probably Zendaya.
Zendaya, shout out to Mr. Lux Law. We're going to make sure, I know him. So we're going to send you a little DM and say, I have Designer to the Stars. Now, don't try to slave her out. We're going to get her a piece and we're going to try to get it to Zendaya, okay? Because, being a talented designer, that comes very one in a million. Everybody thinks they're a designer, but they're not a designer. So I'm really honored to have you here. I always say the youth are our future, and seeing you on set as a model, and I'm a celebrity fashion stylist, I was in awe of you, how you were so meticulous on making sure the girl that wore your piece, you were there like so you definitely have an eye. What can we see next from you? Do you know what you'd want to make, or are you going to just be a skirt designer, or are you?
I do want to make a whole collection. I started like brainstorming and stuff. Definitely like not just skirts, like full.
But would you say that
outfits.
skirts are your niche, like because you know how to do them so well?
I do like wearing skirts. I wear them really often, so I think probably.
Well, I want to thank you because I really appreciate you taking the time and coming, and you're gonna look back at this interview and be like, "Wow, I should have said this. I should have said that."
Yeah, but I want to just say that you repurposed. Though, like, that skirt was actually her sister's jeans. And the shirt was her old jeans. And the bag that she handed, like, she
that's
like,
Major Miss Dapper Dan. Okay.
Yep, she took the pants apart, turned it into a skirt, took the jeans apart, turned it into a shirt and a purse, and then turned around and made pants for one of the other models and a skirt for herself.
You could have been anywhere in the world, but you tuned into the Who Styling Who show.
And mind you,
Monte.
I do not know how to sew.
Me neither, and I'm a whole stylist.
She learned. She's like YouTube University. Like,
shout out to YouTube, man. Follow, like, share, comment. Who Styling Who on S.STREET Media, both of our YouTubes. So, would you say YouTube is the best tutorial for anything? Because people be like, I learned makeup on YouTube. So you really learned how to sew on YouTube.
I learned like a lot from YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube and TikTok.
Shout out to TikTok. I am still on video number 6. Like, I can't even. Just when I thought I was doing something on TikTok, they updated it. I put the wrong Google in. I've been banned from TikTok ever since.
No. Yeah, I couldn't do it either.
I think TikTok is really for the younger generations. But, if you really are creative, then go ahead for it. I like to dance. So when it becomes this whole, I'm like, this is like a whole production. You need like a director. And then it's just too much. So I'm just going to stick with Instagram for now. And my reels, my reels.
Oh no,
live.
You're killing it. I'm telling you, you need to teach us a whole
my secret, which a lot of people don't know, but I'm gonna tell, is single take. If you have Android, this is not for the iPhone users.
Yes,
this is for the Androidies. We have some feature that you don't have, and that is called single take, where we can take 15 pictures. We have our own fast forward video. We have our own crop video, and it does it all by himself with a click of a little button. I have this, but you can push it on the phone. So, Kai, now that you've done the fashion show, are we expecting another fashion show? What's going on with Hip Hop Closet?
Absolutely. I don't know if I'm going to do spring because it is a lot. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot to ask of the models.
We're here. I'm there. All the models that were tuned in, we are on standby. Just call us up. I am a model. Make sure you put a battery under my back. I always wanted to model. I do model. Catch me at S.STREET Media. We're doing the algorithm event, and then we're doing Who's Branding You. We're doing a fashion show. I'm coming out and I'm taking a bow.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Let me
Hip
know
Hop
about
Closet
that.
would like
yeah.
to be a part of it. Would definitely love to place some jackets in it. This event takes place October 21st.
Oh, okay, that's around the corner.
I'm sorry, October 22nd is the algorithm. Who's branding? Okay, who's branding you is October 1st. Address to come, but DM if you want to be a part. Brands, I'm reaching out. A brand that shows you so much love here on the Who's Styling Who show is Brooklyn Culture.
Yes.
They were here. They were my first interview back here on the Who's Styling Who show. And when we asked where can we find his product, the first name that came out of his mouth was the Hip Hop Closet. So we want to give Steph a big shout out.
Yes, yes.
If you could carry any brand in the Hip Hop Closet that you're not carrying, who would it be? Because you guys have House of
hard questions.
Because it's all styling 101.
I know, right?
Because if people don't know, this is why this is why I really want us to start doing very in-depth interviews with designers, because before the Who's Styling Who, remember, I'm putting the coat on, I'm doing a fashion show. I really want people to understand the creatives of what we're doing. So to be a woman, to be a Black woman, to be a mother, to be in a space that now has been gentrified, like how does that change? Because I know the rent was definitely not the rent from 1999. What keeps you keep going? You know what I mean?
It isn't because we've moved to a bigger space, but the Navy Yard is very competitive with their rents because they are a development corp, so they're really big on developing small businesses and helping you grow. So it's not crazy, the rent over there, but it is still an expense. It's still a check.
So what would you say to a business? Because people buy your stuff. It's not like it's a showroom where you could go and pull. So everything is sale. And you made it through the pandemic. What advice do you have for a business coming in? Because how was the pandemic for you? I actually interviewed you after the pandemic. That was when
after. It was after. Honestly, it wasn't bad because one thing that everybody did was rush to the internet for retail therapy, and because our blueprint was there and that's what we did, I didn't have to really pivot at all, because it was like post office still picked up. We still had our internet going. So it was kind of like, oh my gosh, this is our time to shine, everybody's running to the internet. So it was easy, but it was, we pivoted to making masks and stuff. We gave the people what they needed in that moment.
That was that. They scare people when I wear that one on the train.
Oh, back the fuck up?
They're like, okay, we going back up.
Yeah.
But what are some of your favorite people? What was the first piece you ever got in the Hip Hop Closet? Do you remember?
It was Woo Wear. They were our first. It was Woo Wear and Carl Kanai.
Shout out to
They
Carl.
were our first. When I went to the magic show, like I said, I had this whole like pamphlet and stuff that I made up. It was like this whole booklet of what we can offer the brands and everything. And everybody was like, no, we're not going online. We're not doing it. And I'm like, okay. So then I ran into one of my friends who was writing for Carl Kanai, and she's like, oh, I'll write for you. So that was our first major brand. And then my brother went to the Woo store and he was like, listen, this is what we're doing. We'll take all of your old inventory, like anything that's old. We don't care what's the size run is, whatever it is, just, it's new somewhere else. What's old in New York was brand new everywhere else. So those were our first two big brands that we pumped.
Well, that's dope. I love the Hip Hop Closet. Give
Thank
them the
you.
website on where
Love
they
you.
can find the Hip Hop
So,
Closet.
it's hiphopcloset.com. You can find us on IG, Facebook, Hip Hop Closet. And you can come to the showroom. You do have to make an appointment.
Yes,
please don't show up because sometimes.
Show me that other coat.
Oh,
as
and then
well.
I do have a gift for you.
Gifts. Oh, I feel like
you love gifts. And so I mean, the line that I really want to carry is the Rain Art line.
It is. Hold on 1 second. We have.
So I mean, my daughter has started designing a few pieces for that we already do carry in the shop, some shorts and stuff. But I really just want to see her blossom and be able to really support her.
Well, you're doing great. I think as a parent myself, to nurture your child into doing something that she loves. Let me see this beautiful. Switch this one out.
Just wanted to show how you can have the same skin in a different version of a coat.
Here we go again.
I love you in the crop jacket. It's
feels
like
so
so
good.
good. Yeah,
It feels
so
great. How much does
luxurious.
the vest and that
The vest, I believe, is like maybe 6 or 700, and then the jacket is just a little bit more.
you could have been anywhere in the world, but you tuned into
But
the
here's my piece for you.
Oh my god.
Oh, a cropped
Wait, I
hoodie.
have to go back online, please. Please. I am missing. Where's my Facebook? What I needed. Oh, yes. If you're just coming in and checking, yes, I have a new coat change. Hip Hop Closet. Please don't fall. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you tuned into the Who's Styling Who. Guess what, guys? I got a gift. What's this?
It's our hip hop closet hoodie, cropped hoodie for you.
Well, I'll be wearing this second half.
Yeah.
Hip-hop
It's super
closet.
comfortable, cozy. You're gonna love that.
I love it. And can we purchase this online as well?
Yes, yep,
How much
that-
do these retail for?
Those are 40. And we make them right in house. Something that we've been doing a lot of the fulfillment for brands.
Yes.
Because that's what we do, you know.
Okay, so tell them, before you leave, tell them the whole gist of what the Hip Hop Closet is.
So, yes.
You do printing, you do
so
manufacturing.
we started out just selling other people's clothing. We evolved to doing more custom made and exclusive things that we've designed, and then we also do fulfillment for a lot of brands, because it's a lot to do all of those things, you know. As a creative, like, stay in your lane of creating and marketing your company, and let us do all of that other running around and, you know, logistics, because that's what we do.
Follow the Hip Hop Closet. Now we're gonna circle back. If you could have anybody wearing the brand, who would it be?
So okay, so I love, like, I wanna dress all of Woo, like, you know.
Shout out to Method Man. So if you have a piece for Method Man, I'll definitely get it to him.
I love Ray and Ghostface, and how, you know, like, they, you know, like, especially.
Do you have a
Ghost, like,
different look for each one of them?
I
You
do,
have,
I
so
do.
would it be your coats, or you just have pieces from inside the hip hop?
No, it would definitely be coats, because
Okay.
like the way Ghost in his coats, like both
I can
of them.
see that. I can see
Yeah.
the sheepskin. The one of your sheepskins. You have this red and black one that would be, and then the one that Debonair wore.
Yes, right.
That would be so Ghostface.
yeah.
And then I would see Raekwon in that red leather. What's his name? Oh, he had the bald head. Starts with a C. Oh my God, why can't I think of his name? But Mr. Mess, what he wore. I can see more. I can see Meth in that, because Meth is more old school. So he would do like just a natural Sherlin. Yeah, I could see all of them in it. That's
right.
But that could be either 10, 15, if you got to pick the
Oh, yeah, right.
members
Okay,
of which
yeah,
ones
maybe
you're
like,
gonna pick, 'cause it could be so many of them.
Right, yeah. Oh, I shouldn't say all.
Yeah, but my boy Divine's supposed to be coming in the building. He manages Old Dirty Bastard's son as well. So I'll connect you with that.
Yeah.
Is there anything we didn't talk about that you want the people to know?
I don't know. This went so fast. I could literally
It's
talk for
past
hours.
you said, how long is the interview? I said, well, it'll just be this amount of time. But no, let's just know that this is a home. This is a place. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for having me at the Hip Hop Closet. This is the second interview with having Kai on the Who's Styling Who show. But this is a very intimate interview, and it really showcases like who the Hip Hop Closet is. If you don't know who the Hip Hop Closet is, you can find them online. You can go to their Instagram. Big shout out to my girl Stacy, who was in the building. You met her at the fashion show. She is a true supporter.
Oh yes. No, I love her. She's so dope.
Of the Who's Styling Who show, Sonia Blade. Everybody came out and really showed you love. It was really a hip hop Closet, New York Fashion Week. If you missed it, Selfie.
Yeah, I that's one thing. I just really loved the energy and the vibe in the room. Like everybody was just so
Shout out
so
to the lady
nice.
who made the rum punch.
Oh yes, yeah, that was Taisha's people from KIC NYC. She was also in the show, and that was her sister. And they.
I remember drinking them at like our call time was at 3. By 7. I just was in I was ready to party.
When did you start?
I just had one.
Oh, you
but
just
I did it. Because remember you were like, don't. I saw somebody come back. Oh, it was, shout out to Miranda Wright.
Oh, yes, Miranda Wright.
Her mom came and I said, oh, what's that fruity beverage?
Because it smells so good, right?
And she said, oh, that's an alcoholic beverage. I said, oh, okay, I'm not going to drink because everybody knows KHALIAH and her knees, we ain't Megan, baby. And when I came down them stairs, I said, God, if you just let me not fall 3 times, I promise to serve you with the most respect. And he didn't.
Yeah, you did your thing.
I
you
was
did your
so
thing.
excited. And shout out to that cute boy that if you're following my Instagram, I did the come here, DM me, baby.
Yeah, right. I know. I saw.
If you would have had gray sweatpants, I would have sat on your lap in the street. Sorry, I know you're a teenager, but I'm just trying to elevate you to greater heights. Them gray sweatpants, they will fool you. Put your blockers on. Don't look.
Oh yeah, I want to do Megan Thee Stallion. Like I think she would look really cute.
Eric
and like
Archibald,
nice,
she wants to dress Megan Thee Stallion.
Nicki Minaj.
Like, hip hop. You would. That pink jacket.
Like a pink, yes. I want to get her in
I know her
some
stylist.
Pink stuff. Yes,
we got you.
Yeah.
So that's 2, Nicki, and you're gonna get Raekwon, the whole Wu-Tang, and you're on Powers. They purchased some of your
Power
stuff.
has some stuff. We did some stuff for Hulu. They I
Nice.
saw it on
The Wu
the
series.
in the series. I'm like that's.
I actually got to work on the last episode this season of Wu. Shout out to my girl Rachel. Yeah, we in that production world.
Nice.
You could have been anywhere in the world, but you wasn't on the Wu set with me. Who's styling who? But thank you, Kai, for coming. It's
You're
such an
welcome.
honor to have you. When I say I love every single piece, and I say that with my eyes closed because I'm dreaming of my red coat.
It's gonna happen for you.
I know.
It's gonna happen.
Trust me. I'm out here. Brands follow, like, comment, share. If every one of you send me $100, I'm just saying. Think about all the hits, Met the Man hits, all those things that I did. At Christmas, just a little love offering. If 10 of you guys send me $100 in thanks of all the things I've done for your brand, watch what I pull out the stash.
Yes.
I'm manifesting that. Future billionaires of the world.
Yeah, manifesting. It really, really works.
No, it really does. Because I said, if I'm going to go back to audio, I said I would love to work with you. I would love to be a part of the Hip Hop Closet. And you made my dreams come true. Yay. As a model. You guys put the battery under my back. Book me if you would like me to model for your brands. I'm doing collaborations.
Listen, I'm telling, like, our models, like, it's
all of them.
Like the energy backstage is just so incredible. And the models, like, you guys have so much fun, and you really bring
like how she keeps saying
the clothing to life. It's like so dope. Without you guys and Marlon and my brother.
Who was the host?
Marlon. Now Marlon Rice.
Shout out to
Marlon Rice.
It's Who Styling Who, Marlon. All right. Thank you for getting it at the end. Cute.
At the end, right?
He had me almost stop in the run and be like, who styling who? He was like, who styled you? Who's with you?
Oh,
who belongs to you? So all those hashtags that everybody was tagging because of Marlon, thank you. You can find him at the next karaoke event. He's your host.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he's the host for karaoke. My brother's the DJ, and we get down with karaoke.
We get down.
It's all because it's a hip-hop themed karaoke.
I heard it's like an event. It's an event. My girl Stacey Gray, shout out to Stacey.
Oh, yes, Stacey won one time.
Oh, okay.
So we give out prizes and everything. There's like different categories that you can win. And
know.
It gets really competitive in the room. Listen, my mother and her friends were coming and practicing a routine because they were like, we're about to win this.
Come on, I need the you. I got some song. We're going to get you on the mic sounds nice. We're going to do that one.
Oh,
get you back into
yeah.
the mic sounds nice. So we could be all salt and pepper.
Yes.
You could be Pepper. Oh, well, maybe I could be Pepper. Well, I was definitely salt. We'll figure it out.
I'll be Pepper. I'll be Pep. She could be Spinderella.
Oh, right. The new one or the old one? Because you know they be. Which
Listen, don't
Spinderella are you? Do you want to be the original Spinderella or the old Spinderella? No, I'm just joking. With you, if you could get anybody in your brand, any of the new people you want, anybody besides Zendaya? I know I asked this question, but now you heard my thing. Is there a guy you might want to make some? Well, do you want to go into men's clothing to design, or are you sticking straight with women?
My favorite male artist is definitely The Weeknd. I don't know if that fits in.
Yeah, fits in. I hope you get your voice back The Weeknd.
Yeah.
Oh, he lost his voice?
They booed him.
That was her first concert.
And he walked off?
No.
Oh, no,
he was
not that
fine.
particular
He was
concert.
fine.
They went to
we're going to pray for the
Jersey.
Weeknd. We're going to also pray for PMB. We got some texts that.
Oh. No.
Wow, we were waiting for confirmation, so we're going to do a rest in peace. Wow, it's a PMB. That's really sad.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that shocked me. Big shout out to Orlando. That's his artist, Wartenberg, out of Atlantic. You guys are in my prayers. That threw me for a loop, so I'm going to conclude my interview by saying, you guys, this is that location stuff is not it. And now with this happening, I know now you guys are really going to turn it up with the celebrities as far as not even wanting to really even like that was not good, guys. You guys, you can't. Jesus, man, this is so whack. He's a dope artist, and I'm going to pray for his family. And that's a very sad and unfortunate thing that artists can't even eat in peace. And you drop a location and that means your life ends. We didn't obviously learn from Pop Smoke. Another artist gone too soon, man. Well, thank you for that confirmation, man. In LA, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, man. That really sucks, man. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into the Who Style and Who show. Thank you, Kai, man. With hip hop and then the culture and everything that's happening, it's just so unfortunate that, from the times, like hip hop is so different now from when we were in hip hop. People were dying over a coat. Now you can't even eat. You know? It's very unfortunate. But hip hop, we are the number one in the culture, and I just hope that we can use our culture in a more positive way, because it's really sad that we're losing so many talented artists and black males. And I really pray for the whole generation, because you're coming up and it's just really scary out here.
Yeah.
And it really puts a damper on artists who try to live and just, be out there and really, be with the fans. And it's really going to put, I could feel it's going to put a damper for artists to really want to be around people, because now it looks like everybody's the op. And that's, we live for the fans and we live, to actually succeed. You had TJ, now like this. I mean, he lived, but this is just so crazy to me. So I want to tell everybody, we got to really band together, put the guns down, people, because we're killing each other, and it's just dumb for no apparent reason. Hip Hop Closet, Fly Girl, House of Swag, Walk Aware. Thank you all for being a part of a dream of mine, which was to be a model. You turned a stylist into a model, and it was a dream come true.
That was always in you. You're a model. You are.
Thank you. Now, can I get a skirt, Ms. May? I need to strut in the runway.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you for my crop top. Everybody knows this crop top.
Yeah, it's coming to fall. Yeah. It's soon come. You got to get ready. That's why I tell people, don't wait till the last minute. As soon as that.
How much does this retail for?
40. It's
40 online.
And we make these in-house. We make them on print on demand. So that's also what we do. We do print on demand for other brands too. And we do corporate brands and like a lot of stuff.
Follow Hip Hop Closet, Who's Styling Who. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into the Who's Styling Who show. I want to
Shout
thank
out
you,
your
Kai.
IG.
Give some
Raina, shout out your IG.
give out your IG.
_ Rain Art.
Rain Art.
Yeah, REINART.
Follow, like, comment, share this beautiful, talented young designer. Are you selling any of your pieces on your Instagram?
Not yet.
She
I'm working
will.
on
If
it.
you could give a price for the skirt that you featured in the Hip Hop Closet, what price would it be? And don't be scared. If it's $100, it's $100. You're buying the name and the quality. Roughly 60.
Yes.
$60. It was a corduroy skirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
a lightweight
remember corduroy's
corduroy.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Trends. One last thing. Is there a trend that you want to bring back that's not back? Because you brought back the belts. Nobody's got the belts.
What I want to bring back, like, is just like, and this is why the name of our show was Dare to Be Seen. I just want the uniqueness to come back. Like, don't be afraid to, like, be you and do you. If you like it, rock it.
And
You know,
like
break
it.
these trends up. Like, take a trend and make it your own. You know, that's what we did back in the day. You
What's
know,
one trend you took that you made your own?
what's one trend? Like, the first one that comes to mind is like lacing up sneakers.
Right.
So everybody had their own, you know, you flipped it and bounced it and you made it like something that people would be like, oh, that's how you doing it? You know, like, just taking stuff and changing it. Like, if sheepskins are in, then you wear sheepskin that's a different color or different size or a different shape, or, you know, like, just own it. That's what hip hop at its essence is all about, like, creative expression of who you are uniquely and bringing that to life, not copying off of anybody else.
No copy.
No copy.
Who's styling who? But if you do copy, that means that you're obviously doing something right that people want to copy. Trendsetters.
This is true.
And that's dope. If you're off, what was the, I don't know, it doesn't make sense.
And if you see our pictures on Wish, that's not us.
Oh. You heard
That
it
is
here.
not
No
us.
Wish.
Our pictures are only on our site. Stop stealing our pictures, people.
Stop stealing wish lists. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into the Who's Styling Who show. Thank you for coming out. I'm going to play one record. Free God, Wild Kingdom. He just dropped a new record. Who's playing it first? Who's styling who?
Niggas gold plated.
Welcome back, motherfucker. This is Wild Kingdom.
Wild Kingdom, Wild Kingdom, Wild Kingdom, Wild Kingdom. I'm a beast, that's a fact. That's Bronx spread, the airs with the strap. The Wild Kingdom logo on my hat. Y'all niggas gold plated. Rings around your neck, 10 carat. My style barbaric, I'm a savage. I'm straight out the field, dude. I come from the hoodies, the dungarees, the scuffs on my field boots. I learned the game in the wastelands. Champion sweatsuit, Motorola clipped on my waistband. Grinding in these streets, the wrist work, they know me. I spin a yard nice to a perfect circle, homie. I'm focused, see you not as dope as me. I take a little off the cut and raise the potency. Look, my flow godly, hard as my bars be. You don't want the beefsteak, the Charlies, the Arby's. Slump your whole set, don't you tempt me. I have them leaning like fiends that's high off a 10 sleeve. I'm where the goons are dug you, shoot the 5 and slug you. You know, the heavy shaking string of bell hustle. I get my head right, was on that bag a night. I make the yay dance in water like it's rag nice. I'm where the goons are dug you, shoot the 5 and slug you. You know, the heavy shaking string of bell hustle. I get my head right, was on that bag a night. I make the yay dance in water like it's rag nice. All kinds of bluffing, I don't condone stunning. Whip the cocaine up in the pot like it stole something. Beats on stove top, armors for certain, dude. I make the oil drop like the top of convertibles. A lot of bars is average, I'm a complete savage. Exact the razor flow, I'm cutting through the toughest fabrics. Listen, I'll do mine, you just do yours. I came a long way from spinning yards, blowing new paws. But look, talking reckless on the gram like you made man. We hustling the cold with snorkels on in suede towns. Yeah, y'all lying about the kids. We put the boots in the dirt, we looking for them D's. Where the goons are dug you, shoot the 5 and slug you. You know, the heavy shaking, string of bell hustle. I get my head right, was on that bag every night. I make the yay dance in water like it's Greg Nice. I'm way the goons will thug you, shoot the five and slug you, you know. The heavy shaking, string of bell hustle. I get my head right, was on that bag every night. I make the yay dance in water like it's Greg Nice. Yeah.
Motherfuckers, welcome to Wild Kingdom. This is mine.
Here we go, Wild Kingdom, Team Demo. Free to God, you already know, man. Listen up.
In the field, they launching missiles, it's going down. In your mom clear with holes and feathers floating around. Hammer slam down when the rocket hit, they fall, knock your helmet off, dogs with the chin strap and all. Listen, and all that. I rep the Bronx, I'm not playing. Wild Kingdom hoodie, night gears with the straps hanging. I go hard for real, your grind not like mine. Took it on the road, fam, establishing pipelines. Caught some bits selling work, I really move it. DEA forward your paper, and I could prove it. We had the lobby popping, band packs finishing them. Pockets chunky like 2 cans of spinach in them. Hey yo, I'm humble, snap like a gator. Get the load and them rockets up in the rail for the haters. Look, I be chasing them bands, chop it down, scrape up the plate like Edward Scissorhand. You rat niggas got hitting tendencies. My track record clean in the hood when you mention me. Used to move in the hood and back blocks. Black Dodge van on the set with stash box. Yeah, I build on my own with no favors. Got it with the work on the scale, plates and razors. I used to move in the hood and back blocks. Black Dodge van on the set with stash box. Yeah, I build on my own with no favors. Got it with the work on the scale, plates and razors. Yeah, I move with urgency. Y'all niggas be stalling. Roll the dice on myself and now I'm evolving. Them trash balls, they fly right by me. My flow lit like C74 in the 90s. Yeah. Y'all niggas hashtag trash. My style dope. Should wrap it up in cellophane bags. Have the valves popping. The hood they do know. Flow like the Ox store, the Newport loose flow. Like that. Y'all be going to the moon with these lies. See my bars roll like Resi on a spoon when it dry. I've been doing this. I get with the shit in the spot. Long pole while I'm mixing with the wrist. It goes down in that order. I make the yay dance up in Poland spring water. Used to move in the hood and back blocks. Black Dodge van on the set with stash box. Yeah, I build on my own with no favors. Got it with the work on the scale, plates and razors. I used to move in the hood and back blocks. Black Dodge van on the set with stash box. Yeah, I build on my own with no favors. Got it with the work on the scale, plates and razors.
What's up, motherfucker? Welcome to Wild Kingdom. Wild Kingdom.
Wild Kingdom, man. I'm a beast, that's a fact. Bronx spread, the ears with the strap. Wild Kingdom logo on my hat. Y'all niggas gold plated. Rings around your neck, 10 carat. My style barbaric, I'm a savage. I'm straight out the field, dude. I come from the hoodies, the dungarees, the scuffs on my field boots. I learned the game in the wastelands. Champion sweatsuit, Motorola clipped in my waistband. Grinding in these streets, the wrist work, they know me. I spin a yard nice to a perfect circle, homie. I'm focused, see you not as dope as me. I take a little off the cut and raise the potency. Look, my flow godly, hard as my bars be. You don't want the beef.
We are back. Who's styling who? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into me. She's your queen to me. It's New York Fashion Week. So I know you're out there. And I had the man that had and was at the hottest party in New York Fashion Week.
What's up?
And what's so crazy is I'm in the party and didn't even know it was your party. I came in for a second. I just want to tell you a trick to getting in a good party is come in with the artist. So if you was with A$AP Rocky and Rihanna walking into Mercer and Prince, you got in because you couldn't say no to being in that crowd. Rihanna is an icon, and to have her in the building, well, you could explain it.
No doubt. Shout out to everybody that was at the Mercer and Prince, Mercer and Party Fashion Week party. Shout out to the whole GBE team. Once again, my name is Ant Lava NYC. I'm in the building. Thank you for having me.
This is a long-awaited interview, ladies and gentlemen.
For sure.
Do you see this hat right here? Look where you saw it. Who's styling who? This brand has taken off dramatically. I'll let you tell, but I wanted to tell you why I had to have this brand on the Who's Styling Who show. If you don't know who Ant Lava is, he has been in the music industry and fashion, I will say, for how many years?
Long time.
A long time. We're not gonna, black don't crack, but he's definitely an OG in this industry. And what I love the most about him is that he is not afraid to put his people on. If you excel in an area and he feels like your talent is strong, he's going to refer you. Now, he's not guaranteeing anything, but he's definitely putting your name in the mouths of other people's, and I respect him 1,051%. And
Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen.
His brand, Black Billionaires, today's price. This is a new hat because it was Black Billionaires. Tell us about when the brand was developed and why you came out with the brand.
Yeah, no doubt. Thank you for having me once again. Black Billionaires was created during the 2020 pandemic, and I just felt like, we was just in a position where everybody was being antisocial, and I felt like, damn, like how can I really create something that when we do come back outside to really make people engage? So I printed up 100 T-shirts. We did a free event called the Pop-Up Picnic at 4 different parks in New York City. And I didn't market and promote it. You know what I mean? I just had my man, shout out to Protect Your Heart. Shout out to my man, DJ D-Rob. Yeah, shout out to I had come out and do live art in the park, and we just had free music. And just really for people to just get out the house and really have a good time. And I just sold out of the shirts during that picnic. And that was the birth of Black Billionaires collection.
Man, Black Billionaires. I saw the brand and immediately hit him on Instagram. I wasn't even on podcasting anymore because, all the radio stations were closed due to COVID. I'm like, I got to interview. He's like, no doubt, Queen, you family. For sure. What I love the most is the name, man. Right. I love so many of us are future, you know what I'm saying? Billionaires, right. And Black billionaires at that.
Facts.
So to just be here now and just see where we all come from. Even you, like what you've done in music needs to be talked about.
Right.
And, I salute you.
Thank you.
This is what the Who Styling Who show is about, giving people their flowers in all ream. So you started, what do you do in the music industry exactly? Or if you don't want to, the reason why I asked is because he's so connected. Like he breaks records, you know what I'm saying? Marketing and promotions, creative direction, A&R. So I'm like,
direct videos.
He just Corp.
Throw the hottest parties.
He just did their documentary, and he bring up my name, and he's like, "That's the fam." Because he was like, "Oh, we know the stylist you gotta meet." He's like, "I know her." You know what I mean? And I hit him like, "Yo, there's this brand." He's like, "I'm like, wait, you're doing the documentary to the brand?"
No doubt.
Wow, the industry is so small. So I really salute you. Big shout out to my girl, Ebony.
No doubt, no doubt.
Always, she is.
Shout out to my birthday twin.
She is your best friend, and she tells everybody about Mr. Ant Lava. And I just thank you for what you do for the culture. Hottest part. Now, at first I thought Janet at the 2 fashion shows was the epitome of Fashion Week, and I had missed it. So I'm like, damn, my Fashion Week. I was living off the WINTOUR. But then when I see, I'm like, and I literally was coming down the block. I was coming down the block from another show, and I see a crowd of people. And I'm like, what is going on in Mercer and Prince? And it's like, God is my publicist. Shout out to Melissa Knowles.
Yeah, no doubt.
Rihanna And ASAP Rocky walking into Mercer and Prince. Mind you, the lines are going both ways down the block. So you shut down the block.
We shut
down the block.
We shut down New York City downtown Friday night. If you wasn't there, I mean, you heard about it all over the world.
First of all, how did that even? So it's a launch of. Did he just come? Was it a launch? I was just so confused.
I mean, shout out to ASAP Rocky. It was actually ASAP Rocky's idea. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he wanted to do an event called Mercer and Party for the whiskey, which is available now. Okay. So you can go check that out. And you know, he was like, "Yo, I want a real New York party. I want downtown, real New York." And you know. We made it happen, you know. So shout out to the whole GB team for making that happen.
And Rihanna came out as such a supporting.
And shout out to everybody that was in the building. Shout out to Killer Cam for coming through.
Yeah, it was
shout out to Fabio Florence. Shout out to so many different people.
And it was like a greenhouse, even though it was Mercer
right.
and Prince, but it was the vibe of like, you turn to the right, you're like Star. Turn to the left.
Right, and everybody having a good time.
And it was like for every 4 people that were in the Star, that was like the Lotus vibe, like real old school New York partying.
Right.
And I must say, felt like a real New York fashion week. Like it was like the cool kids mixed with the people that snuck in.
Exactly.
That mixed with the
celebrity, right next to the press.
Right. It was like you had Page 6. I was like, I thought my fashion week had ended at Gracie Mansion. But it ended Mercer and Prince. So big shout out to you. You've really been doing your thing for so many years.
Yeah, I mean, I started as an intern, you know. Shout out to Hype Williams, you know what I mean? Shout out to Carl Verner, Rich Ford, you know, those guys gave me an opportunity to just PA. And from there, I worked my way up to a second AD. I want to shout out my man General. Then I started on the street team. Then I worked my way up to director of promotions, you know what I mean? And then I started working with my man Buck. Shout out to Buck and Un over at Entertainment, my man Junior, that whole squad. And started the national director of promotions, and then, you know, I went over to The Rock and just became the global director of promotions and the director of all the street teams and all the brands that they had over there. So shout out to Dame and Cam, you know what I mean, and the whole Rock, Jay, Biggs, everybody, you know what I mean, for giving me that opportunity, you know what I mean. I was a young man coming from the projects, coming from the streets, but I just always had a business vision. I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah, shout out to BK. Spread love is a Brooklyn one.
He's probably the only Brooklyn man I love that much, because you Brooklyn dudes are a Monte. And I love you.
Shout out to Harlem, too. Everybody think I'm from Harlem.
Yeah, that's why I was. You saw I had to ask. I'm like, you're giving me Brooklyn vibes, but you run with a whole crew of Harlem. So shout out to my man Shice Buds, too.
Yeah, no doubt. Shout out to Shiggity. Shout out my man Charlie Black. What's goody?
So who, if you could have anybody in the brand, would it be for Black billionaires? Because everyone is a Black billionaire in our minds.
Facts. I mean, for me, Black billionaires is about this, right? Just think about this quickly. If they didn't take everything that they stole from us, from stealing us from Africa, or even when they brought us to America and let us free, think about all the Tulsa riots. Think about all the things that we were supposed to inherit. You being a stylist. Think about the things that your family and the things that's in your DNA that was passed down. You are already a Black billionaire. They robbed us. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's about now celebrating that within, because the biggest pride is yourself. You know what I'm saying? So nothing material can really show that. So when you wear that hat, yeah, people like the hat, but it's also the spirit and the energy that you giving off, that they feeling like it all comes together. You know what I'm saying? So,
no, I feel it.
For me, it's about, I want everybody to wear it, not even Black people. That's my thing, you know what I'm saying? But also, too, if I could have one celebrity to rock it, who would that be?
Go white now, since you said you don't want it to be just a Black person. We want to see Paris Hilton and
I want to see everybody rocking it, because it's really about supporting the movement and really understanding, like, it's about empowering people. You know what I'm saying? So that's the message and the vibe I'm giving off. Most brands sell you exclusion. I'm selling inclusion. Right. You know what I mean?
How much do the hats go for?
The hats are $35 on the website.
How much are the sweat? You have a sweatsuits or just the tops?
Yeah, I have sweatsuits available. I'm actually wearing a new hoodie.
I know. All this looks so new to me.
Yeah, inspired by the
like,
Tiffany blue. So you already know all
That's
these are coming
fun.
out. Just dropping these for Fashion Week.
Okay.
Got some new colors as
Says,
well.
show me everything. This is a fashion
Yeah,
show.
so we got the white and gold as well.
Okay, let me see.
Aside from the black, you know what I'm saying? The black with the reflective.
Okay.
Then we got the sweatshirts as well, aside from the hoodies.
I love
with
it.
the pockets. So sometimes everybody don't want the hood.
Next, what would you say is one of your best sellers?
Right now I would say the hats are the best sellers. Just because people like to wear them every day, and I really I got a high returning rate from my customers. So shout out to all my customers, man. Y'all the backbone of this brand. I do it for y'all because, you know, people wear the brand and they travel or they go places, and some people are not, you know, social like me and you. So they not used to people talking to them about their clothes or just engaging with them or just starting conversations. And I have customers that buy a lot and do that because now they see the interaction. Especially, I said, coming out of COVID, it's like people became very anti. You know what I'm saying? So then now somebody just start a whole conversation with you about a hat. You know what I'm saying? Or also at the same time, I was in South Carolina and certain people was intimidated by the hat. So, you know, once again, you know what I mean? But once again, it's also giving off a good message, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm about, you know what I mean? Empowering my people. We got all flavors and colors.
I love it.
Definitely go to our website, wearblackoniuniverse.com. Follow us at Black Billionaires Collection.
I'm out here. I'm a black billionaire. I love it.
Let me see if I can make that ring off. You got to make that thing reflect, though.
It reflects?
Yeah, that's how you got to make it.
Okay, how much is this one? Oh, I sparkle. Follow me on Instagram. Like, comment, share. Black Billionaires. Follow the
that
brand.
new Tiffany blue.
That Tiffany blue is everything. Support, no discount. We out here. If you could pay whatever you pay for whatever you pay.
Oh, but if I could have the celebrities in the hat, I want the Obamas.
Oh,
Let's get it.
let's go. I really can. I can see that.
I want the Obamas, both of them, like rocking it how they rock
it. Let's give it to Sasha first, and then we gonna get you. Know, Dad's gonna steal it.
I can see Barack and Michelle, like
I can see Barack at the basketball game
with his joint to the back. You know what I'm saying?
Like we outside. Who's styling who? Give us the website again of where they can find you.
WearBlackOnUniverse.com.
How was Fashion Week for you? I know you just did the Mercer Prince, but did you do anything else?
Right. Oh yeah. I went out and supported some smaller brands.
Did you see any thing that caught your eye that you want to let us know about?
Not yet. You know, it's still going. You know what I mean? So it's just like I feel like we you know, that was the beginning of the race. It was we kicked off the weekend, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like, all right, now we got the rest of this week, so let me see what's what.
Tonight, ladies
and y'all got the exclusive because I normally, you know, shout out to Kay because I normally release the last day of Fashion Week. After y'all see everybody else shit, then you can see my shit. You know what I mean?
But
because
look, my episode drops tomorrow. We won't promote it until the 14th.
No, it's all good. Y'all got the exclusive. Let's go.
I was just trying to
Let's
sound
go.
modest.
We outside.
Here on the Who Stylin' Who show is New York Fashion Week.
Yes.
Tonight's Mamante is the brand Black Billionaires. You've seen
Collection.
this collection buzzing all over
Yes.
the United States, internationally known. And Aunt La is one of the Yes, Hubert with the blowing of the nose. I love it. Who's styling? We are black billionaires, and I know myself as a black billionaire, future black billionaire. I'm claiming it live on my show. I love the brand. I've been trying to get this brand.
And these are for you, Queen. Not only one, you know we got to double up. Because she got the hustler spirit. Come on, who more than who got a hustler spirit than her? If you know this lady,
oh my God, why
you gotta love her.
Why am I about to cry? This menopause
Then I got that good pink for you too.
It's too much, bro. I am too.
Yeah.
With the you know I have butterflies all on my back. This is a signature. I have Ladies and gentlemen, the butterfly.
Let's get it.
So this was
See, that's the universe.
I love it. I will wear this proudly. Shout out to any man that would like to get me sneakers to match. I'm trying to get my sneaker game up.
No doubt.
I'm professing more gifts this year because
No
I feel
doubt.
like if a closed mouth don't get fed. So
Well,
I
Black
feel
Billionaires is already added to your Christmas list, so we're already on that. So
Right.
we
Oh.
might just take care of that whole bill. If these other
Please.
brands don't step up, let us know.
Thank
We
you.
got it.
But I'm back here in my hat. I'm gonna.
And ladies, those is available on the website as well. So we just don't have men's clothes. Next
Look
year
at the
we
bag.
expanding into home decor. So you already know.
I love my job.
Shout out to LB the Mayor. Shout out to Crizzo.
Now, I don't wanna spoiler. But like you said, these new sweatshirts are debuting New York Fashion Week. Who's
Yes.
styling who? Got the
Yes.
exclusive.
Yes.
40. How much are these?
Those gonna be like 60.
$60.
Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all love.
Look at that. But it's New York Fashion Week, $60. They may go up to $80 to $100.
You never know.
You just never know. I feel like if you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. Let's start this trend. Don't ask no price, because y'all don't be going up
Like
in
I
these
said,
stores.
we
asking
selling
no-
though, but like I said, my prices is affordable to the people. You
I know, but-
I'm selling exclusion, not exclusion. You know what I'm saying?
All
We
right. You see,
with the
I'm
people.
gonna let him simmer me down. Simmer.
Yeah,
Who
nah.
got the keys to the people?
It's inclusion over here. Everybody included. That's why it's an S on the end. It's about us. Can't just have one black billionaire. Nah, it's a
for
bunch
all
of
of
us.
us?
Yeah, it's about all of us. Spread love.
What
Break that
advice do
bread.
you give a brand starting in? Because I feel like you have a little cheat code, just a little bit. And the reason why I say you have a little cheat code is because of your connections. So if people aren't at your level of connections, so what would you say to a brand starting that didn't have no connections, just fresh out the gate? What would you say to them?
Keep grinding. I mean, don't be afraid to diversify. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I didn't get to where I got in my career just staying in one box. You know, I went from music to fashion to film to skincare. Now I'm in the liquor business and the fashion business. So, you know what I mean, in the film business. So you gotta learn new things and you gotta just diversify. You gotta try and fail. You gotta keep designing. You gotta see what works and sticks.
What was the first Black billionaire design? Because this is not the first.
Nah, that wasn't the first. The first one was for motivational use only. Mm-hmm. And it was, no, the first one was actually a sample.
Oh,
it was the
okay.
sample T-shirt that we did for the pop-up picnic. And we actually about to relaunch that design this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's dope what you're doing. I think the brand is going to reach such plateaus and success that you see it, but I see it. That's why I
Right.
wanted to have you on the Who's Styling Who show before. You're like, Kay, I can't see you till...
Nah, Kay,
You know, then the
I
reason
call
why-
Kay. So,
And the reason
so
why
she know that.
And the reason why I say that is because one thing about brands, and I thank God for the eye that I have.
Right.
There's certain brands that you could just automatically tell from like words and the word verbiage, what's gonna hit. But what I love about the brand itself is what it stands for, and then the person behind it. So I
Right.
know I've watched you on Instagram.
Right.
Pump out the teas, show
Right.
the process,
Right.
show,
Right.
the hand, like the hand to hand. So, I respect brands like that.
Thank you.
And I respect anybody who's really out here getting to it. You got you have it on you. It's
Right.
real street marketing. And I just wish you mad success. I really hope that this brand goes to great levels for what you see. Whatever your expectation is, because I already know my expectation and
Right.
I know it's going to be
Yeah,
big.
we're expanding into home decor next, so I'm not just staying in fashion. Like I said, you can't just stay in that box, and part of doing this brand also too is to inspire the younger cats to make brands, and because a lot of young people don't even know the brands and the history of the brands they wearing. So they'll be bashing something, wearing a brand, and don't even know, hey, the person you wearing that made that, you're actually bashing, but you up there bigging it up at the same time. So, it's really,
Let's talk about that. So with brands and the way that the world has gone in branding,
Right.
you've been in hip hop and you saw how hip hop went from streetwear today. Our streetwear is not today's streetwear.
No.
So what have you learned in that market about seeing how, fashion can come and go?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think your brand will just stand the test of time?
I think because it speaks to people differently, unlike other brands, whereas like, you know, a lot of people wear certain brands for the hype. I like my new thing is I realize certain people dress to make other people feel a certain way. They don't dress to make themselves feel good. They dress to make other people feel bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like if you could wear something that's gonna make somebody else feel good, then that's different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I could see that. And I see, especially with the hustler spirit,
Right.
like we as hustlers, everyone in this room, Herb, you, Matt,
Everybody watching.
everybody watching, like, comment, subscribe, Who's Styling Who, S.STREET Media.
The hustler spirit, Tiffany Blue.
I want everyone to cop that, follow. What's the Instagram? Are we doing Instagram or doing website?
We could do both.
Do both.
We're gonna do Instagram at Black Billionaires Collection. The website is wearblackonuniverse.com.
Follow, like, comment, share. Who's Styling Who? Do you have like stickers and stuff? Are you gonna do any of those type of things? So we're going.
And my Instagram is at Ant Lava NYC. Don't forget to follow me.
Follow and say it one more time.
At Ant Lava NYC. ANTLAVA NYC. Aha, what are you doing?
Haha. Here at the Who's Styling Who show, you know we promote brands. So when he gets those stickers, his next 100th follower will be getting a gift from the Who's Styling Who show.
Thanks.
So if you follow the brand, let me know who your 100 followers.
Okay.
I'll be sending out a Who's Styling Who. That's what I do with all the brands. Let's cross market.
We on
Let's
that.
promote. Tell me who I need to be.
We're going to do
listening
two people, matter of fact. We doubling it up. Black
Okay,
Billionaires
two-
is standing out from any other brand that came on. We doubling it
Two
up.
Who's
all right?
Styling Who gifts.
So,
Tell
yeah.
me who I should be listening to in some new music.
Some new
Who's
music.
the new Black billionaires in music?
Oh, definitely the Afro beats. Definitely Afro beats and definitely, you know, also the young cats that's keeping hip hop alive. You know, the Stove Guard, the Rome Streets, you know what I mean? Them cats is really, you know, keeping the air going, you know what I mean? So, you know. Oh, shout out my man G Dot too. My man G Dot, Yali Black and them, they got some crazy music.
Fire. Now he's gonna get in trouble for everybody he didn't name. So I mean,
it's all love. It's live, y'all. Come on.
That's fire. You know, live support you. Here on the Who's Styling Who show, we want to thank everybody that's coming up. If you are just now tuning in, we just had the Hip Hop Closet, and now we have Black Billionaires Collection.
Rest in peace, PNB Rock. Shout out my man Orlando.
Man,
It's
I'm
crazy
still
day,
at a
man.
loss of words.
Much love. Y'all
man.
already know, bro.
Shout out to PNB. Shout out to Orlando. You guys are in our prayers.
Facts.
Everyone right now. Let's just have a moment of silence for him, his family. He was a father. He just had a child. It's just
He's a great person. You know what I mean? I met him a few times with my man O, and it's just unfortunate to hear that, man.
It really is, man. And it's sad when he's such a talented artist as well. So now all we have is the music. But I want to thank everyone that is following the Who's Styling Who show.
No
I want to
doubt.
thank everyone that supports Black Billionaires.
Yes, thank you.
I want right now everybody tuning in to go. Is the Instagram Black Billionaires
Collection.
Black Billionaires Collection follow? Let's run those numbers up.
Let's get it.
The 100th follower, the 100th and the 101 follower, Who's Styling Who will be giving a gift. So we will be looking at the Instagram. Follow KHALIAH Clark. That's KHALIAH Clark, CLARK. Follow the Who's Styling Who show. Follow S.STREET Media. And follow Black Billionaires Collection. Follow Ant Lava NYC. That's very important. Like, comment, share. Is there anybody I didn't talk about that you want to talk about? Is there anything I didn't talk about that you want to talk about?
I just want to talk about peace, man. That's all we need is peace and love, man. You know, and I just want, you know, I'm open to do business with everybody. So DM me, follow me. You know, if you want to collabo, if you want to talk about business or however you want to get money.
And do you do printing for other brands?
We get in there, yeah. We could talk about it, you know.
Okay.
We could get your swag right. I got the team for you. You know,
we
got many different services. You know, I got another company called More Famous Media. So you know, we got a lot of things going on.
What do we could see next from you? More of the directing, more of.
Yeah, I actually have some documentaries, some film projects I'm working on. Black Billionaires Collection is moving into home decor. You know, we're still working with GBE on more liquor projects, and you know.
What's the name of the liquor that you're working on?
I work with a company called GBE.
Oh, so they produce many liquors.
Yeah.
Bring some liquor up here, so we could be
We got you.
Here, the Who Styling Who Show.
We got you.
I want to thank you for coming out. Follow Black Billionaires Collection.
Yes, we in the building.
Follow Aunt Liva, NYC. Follow KHALIAH Clark. And big shout out to everyone that's tuned in on the Facebook Live, on the Instagram check-in. If you would like to be a guest on the Who Styling Who Show, email whostylingwho@gmail.com, DM KHALIAH Clark. I'm everywhere. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into the Who Styling Who Show. Right. My voice is a little cracked because it's New York Fashion Week. I was outside in the rain. Tommy Hilfiger show. The rain don't stop. Big shout out to Corey Woods.
See, she got that hustler spirit. That's that Black billionaire hustler spirit. She out in the rain at the fashion show.
Yes, and it caught up to me. Big shout out to Corey Woods, Money Lynn. She had a pop-up yesterday in Newark at the Art Factory. It was dope.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Shout out to Lynn.
All the brands that were in attendance. A big shout out to Caesar tonight. He is showing for Fashion Week. There's so many brands that showed for Fashion Week. Everyone that was at Gracie Mansion from the CFDA, thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you. I will tag every brand personally. I will actually, under this particular episode, I'm going to tag all the brands that I met throughout Fashion Week. So if I didn't personally say your name on the show, I'm going to tag. And Fashion Week is not over till the 14th. So next week, I will be doing a whole nother recap, because God knows what can happen from now until Wednesday. Big shout out to Fresco Trey out of Memphis. He's in the building. We love you, Coach. And I thank you for coming, man. You are so busy, and I'm so grateful to have you. Like you, I know. So you could have been anywhere in the world, but you showed love. So thank you. Everybody on the check-in right now, thank you. What's up, Mommy? I have to give a big shout-out to my mother. She is my number one supporter.
What's up, Mom?
So we're gonna
send Mommy a hoodie, too. Get her size. We got you, Mom.
Thank you. So we're going to go into another song break. We're going to thank, or you want to go straight into Hubert? Yeah, let's go straight into the man from Detroit.
All right.
We're going to take a break. Who's Styling Who? But before we go, we want to thank Black Billionaires Collection for being on the Who Styling Who Show. Is this your first interview for the brand?
My second.
All right. Two. This is his favorite one. Who's Styling Who? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you tuned in. Thank you,
what are you doing?
Black
Thank you, Kay. We in the building.
Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pulled out my heat first, he pulled out his heat last. Hey yo, Queens get the money, so we tuck the heat. Ain't nothing sweet, and other places think y'all running shit. Then we'll buck your feet. Hot steps, take the right steps. Muscle biceps, strong arm emoji, swinging swords like like Shinobi. Can't no rapper hold me out the gate. Can't control me. Best beware with your gun. You can't get jacked, son like Janet. Y'all be wishing on a star, but be taking life for granted. Standing 10 toes down to the ground. My feet is planted. Born in Brooklyn Women's Hospital, but Queens is where I landed. East Elmhurst first, then Flushing. I rushed in. Jamaica never fake the moves outside. Be outside. Don't get yourself popped in Far Rock. School of hard knocks, that's Corona. We the owner, shit get sticky, get the blicky or the burn if it's your turn, and that'll learn ya. But only necessary, cause Queens we never rare. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Put out my heat first, he put out his heat last. Queens get the money, slogan is inside of me. The best they gotta be. Rest in peace to that nigga Prodigy. I remember when you and your man shot at me over that robbery. Your chain was only 10 carats, but it was heavy jewelry. Foolery we went through when we was young. We was dumb, but in retrospect I sit back and reflect. It was fun. We would be at each other's house. You drink Henny, I drink rum. It was grimy hanging out in the 90s. Packing guns, memories of smoking weed in the basement of the dance school. Ironically, same block you would visit when they paroled you. You was ahead of your time with your rhyme, I ain't gon' hold you. It's sad that they do paint on your face at the mural. You was loyal to the hood that wasn't loyal back. You wrote that book, niggas was shook cause none of it was cap from Hempstead, but instead you rep Queens, and that's a fact. They should've took some of these lame rappers and sent your ass back. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Ayo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Put out my heat first, he put out his heat last. Ayo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast. Ayo, Queens get the money.
Are back. Who's styling who? Great. It's been so many people on the show tonight, so I want to thank everybody that's come out. Hip Hop Closet. We're going straight to a no stranger of the Who Stylin' Who show, but we finally have a sit down, and this one's actually gonna go up. You could have been anywhere in the world. Scoot over there, get on that mic. Scooty doo 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 doo. Introduce yourself.
How's everybody out there in the internet world, in this world of the reality that we call the Matrix? My name is Hubert Guy. You can hit me up on Instagram, HubertGuy_INC. I am a hairstylist, an actor, a host. Thank you, KHALIAH, for having me here again. I love being here. I do my show. I got some new music coming. I enjoy life in general, and I'm just glad to be here.
Where's the music? Do you have it on you? Did he tell you how to download Landcast, or you didn't bring it?
No, I haven't done it yet. I got it coming. It's in the works.
Okay.
Like everything that I've had, we've already played. So
okay. So he's gonna make me now drop an old episode so you can hear the music. But what I want to offer you is actually to be a part of Algorithm. That's a show that we're doing October 22nd. We have performances, and one thing Mathematics said is he's looking for different performers that have a special niche about them, and I think you fall into that category due to the fact that you are from Detroit.
Battle Creek, Michigan.
Okay, I have something in Michigan.
Battle Creek, Michigan.
And
shout out to Kellogg's.
When did you come to New York to make your dreams come true?
I'm actually a New Yorker now. I've been here for 20 years.
Oh, so you're not claiming Michigan anymore?
I know. I claim Michigan. I'm from there, but I moved away from home when I was 17. Then I went to the military for a few years and lived down in Atlanta for 10 years before I moved up here, and I've been up here for 20.
Let's talk about The Cut. That is a new show that you have adapted where people come in and they get a haircut by you and then they talk.
Yes. Yes. And I actually have changed the name to The Guy Effect.
Okay.
To give it a little bit more, because there were so many more other brands, so many other brands out there with the name The Cut. So
it's called what?
The Guy Effect. So my last name is Guy. So The Guy Effect.
Okay, I was like, now that we're not gonna have no girls. So it's all about
no. That's just my last name. That's just a play on my last name.
Okay, so we have The Guy Effect. Yeah. I was one of the guests on The Cut that is now called The Guy Effect. So now I need a new interview since it's a new show.
Yeah, oh, definitely. So, I mean, I really enjoy the show. You know, I've had some great guests come on. I just recently had my man Idris the Brand on, Kwame Safro, Marcus Brandon, Hugo Chukwa, Carrie D. Singleton, Stephanie Sinclair, like a lot of people. Shout out to my man Frank Hartz, Ron Cephas Jones, Russell G. Jones.
Ape from High Ape.
Yeah, my man Chris from High Ape. Yes. Tariq Buds. You know. So I you know, and it's been exciting to do this show because, you know, I've had, you know, great people come to my, you know, to my place. You know, this is my personal spot. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm backed by anybody. So I really feel that love and support that everybody comes through and support my show. And, you know, I just started, you know, shooting season 2. You know, first season I shot 24 shows. Now season 2, I'm up on my 6th episode. I got another episode coming up really soon with my man Tim Meadows. Shout out to him. You know, so I'm just excited about, you know, what's going on with it, and, you know, hopefully I can take it to the next level because, you know, that's what I'm working on right now.
You will take it to the next level. Follow, like, share. Give them your social media and where they can find you.
My social media, you can hit me up on Instagram at HubertGuy_INC. That's HUBERTGUY_INC, or Facebook at Hubert Guy.
If you could have anybody on your show, the Guy Effect, who would it be?
Let's see. I would have Martin Luther King Jr. on my show.
Shout out to Martin Luther King Jr.
I would love to speak with him about, you know, what was going on back there in the day, and, you know, and have him see, you know, what's going on now and get his, you know, opinion and views on, you know, if he think even things are even, you know, maybe even backwards, you know, more than it was back then, because, you know, now they just, you know, overturned the Roe versus Wade, and, you know, things is serious out here. So you gotta, you know, you really gotta buckle down, and you gotta be aware of what's going on. I hope people went and voted in these midterm elections, because these midterm elections is gonna be, you know, what's gonna be control of the House and the Senate. So we have to be mindful of that. It's just not the president, because the president just don't make decisions by himself. He's the president. He still has to go, you know, through these other channels to get something, you know, done. So, you know, we have to be mindful of what's going on in society today. So, you know, it's just, you know, so it's all about that. So, you know.
Well, I think what I love about you is how you're you're not resilient. Like, you're just out there. You have music. You're an actor. You do women's hair. So how's that going? The last time I spoke to you, said you were doing women's hair.
I am so excited. You know, shout out to, you know, all my peeps at cosmetology school. I'm excited about this journey. KT, Summer, Sky, Asia, Cheyenne. And, you know, the thing is, I've been doing hair for, you know, I've been a master barber for the last 20 years, you know, and I've already, you know, work in TV and film, Broadway commercials and so forth like that. You know, now me going to cosmetology school is me stepping it up to that next level that's really going to help me get those department head jobs that I want to get in the industry and really establish myself, you know, because my mother is a cosmetologist. So I come from a line of people that do hair. So, you know, it's exciting to me. And it's just another, you know, I love hair. I love doing hair. I grew up around hair, you know, and this is just, you know, the cosmetology journey and knowing where I know I'm going to be when I finish and where I am now. You know, it's just exciting. You know, it's just something, you know, that I love to do and, you know, learn. And I'm not going to stop learning even when I finish, just because I actually want to do hair and makeup too.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I can do.
A straight man, you know, that wants to do hair and makeup.
Here we go. Let's get it.
What's your sign?
Libra. October 16th, I got a birthday coming up for anybody who want to hit that Cash App.
You know what I'm saying? Cash App? Tell the people.
It's Hubert Guy. I think it's got a $ in front of it. So, you know, hit me up. You know, send that money. If you have any questions or any doubts on what my Cash App is, DM me.
Right. Where can we find the music?
We can find it on Bandcamp. We can find it on Apple Music. We can find it on Spotify. And it's just under my name, Hubert Guy. Shouts out to my man, That's No K, my man Alexander Jones out there in Seattle that does all my production for me. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's got a crazy style, and you know the stuff that he's done for me right now, these new beats that he sent for me. I'm really excited about that. So shout out to him too. Shout out to my man KC Ellis. I recorded at his studio a few times, and we actually let me just tell you this quick story real quick. This is how crazy 6 degrees of separation is. So Alex, KC, and one of my clients, Mav, shout out to my boy Mav. Maverick shot my video Winning. You know what I'm saying? KC, I recorded it at KC studio, and my guy Alex sent me the beat, and we all worked. Maverick is my client. I do his hair.
Okay.
Alex was a worker out at the salon that we work for out in Seattle, and my boy KC was here that I met him that I worked at the salon with. So it was like a 6 degrees of separation, not even 6, like a 4 degrees of separation that we came through and put that project together, Winning. But it's just you never know who you're gonna meet, and you always have to be humble and be grateful for the opportunities that you have, and just always look out and do the right thing,
Well, I want to thank you for coming up. I want you to actually stay because I have another guest that I want to interview, and I think you guys would be great. Her brand is called Drop Your Selfie. The Who Styling Who show is all about connecting and branding and making sure that people know each other. I need everybody to follow Hubert and give him his Instagram. So I'm going to have to play your record because you didn't bring any of your music.
I did, but let me say something really quick. This is very important.
Of course.
Health, please. Mental health and physical health. If you have something wrong with you,
talk about it.
If you feel anything, please get yourself checked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to the doctor. Your health is not a game. You know what I'm saying? You really want to be up to date on how you... Is there some of them? Yeah, there was a recent passing, and close to me, that it was sudden, it was out of nowhere. And it was a very young person, you know what I'm saying? So,
and it was mental health related?
It wasn't mental health related.
Okay.
No, it was a health issue.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm saying, I'm speaking about just health in general. Mm-hmm. Go to the doctor. A lot of people are scared to go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be, myself, I've always been up to date on my health, and I want to know if something is wrong with me. Me personally, going to the doctor and finding out if something is wrong with me is how I actually, saved my life. It's finding out how, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And if I wouldn't have had that early detection, I probably wouldn't even be sitting here in the seat now. So you can't take your health for granted. You always have to be on top of it. You know what I'm saying? You never know what's going on with you. Just be vigilant about your health, your physical health. Be vigilant about your mental health. It's very important. Please, people love you, and we want you here.
I want to thank you for coming out, but I don't want you to leave. I want you to stay with me for after the show, because you've been here for the whole time. So you're gonna be like my co-host. I have.
It is on YouTube. Just go to Hubert Guy, and you can play Winning or Heidi High.
Play Heidi High. Heidi High is my favorite. Heidi, yo.
Hubert.
Like, comment, share, follow.
GUI.
Who Styling Who on the Who Styling Who show. I want to thank Brands Global Currency.
Cheers.
For the brands. Thank you for the gift, the merch. I want to thank Shea Moisturizer, Claire from Fashion Bomb Daily. She had a show, and she has some great products from Shea Moisture. I actually have a Shea Moisturizer men body wash. Here you go, mathematics.
Oh, I thought you was going to pass that my way. Hubert Guy _INC. Where's my body wash?
I have some body wash for you as well. Big shout out
I love being clean. If anybody knows me, I love personal good hygiene.
Shout out to Doobie Jammin'. It's an art to live of the art. So big shout out to Doobie Jammin'. Thank you for the hoodie. Follow Doobie Jammin'. Who Styling Who. We love you here. Big shout out to Fly Girl House of Swag.
Did I
Big
shout out my girl
to
Summer?
Walkaware. And now we're about to debut on the Who Style and Who show. Heidi.
Heidi High.
Winning.
Let's go. Well, that's pretty much sums up my life right there anyway. Let's get it.
Let's go. Who Style
Winning.
and Who.
Hubert Guy on the Who Style and Who show with KHALIAH Clark. Let's go.
are back as I just got the mic. It's New York Fashion Week recap. We could have been anywhere in the world. We were just winning with my co-host of the evening. He has switched seats. That's what Hubert does. Come on the other side of the table. Okay. You could have been anywhere in the world, but we are with Kashmir L. I have to say the L. Burke of Drop Your Selfie. She actually nominated me and gave me an award. She actually gave one of our other shows here on S.STREET Media, House of Hip Hop, an award. I actually got nominated, and then I nominated Siobhan of Spicy Sugar of House of Hip Hop. And this is the lady behind Drop Your Selfie. That was House of Hip Hop's first award. And I thank you for nominating me and giving me an award. That was out in Baltimore, right?
That was in Maryland. Yeah.
Maryland, had an amazing time. So thank you for giving me that award and allowing my mother to see me to receive an award. Drop Your Selfie is huge on Facebook and the internet. It has how many subscribers?
About 355,000.
355,000 subscribers. She is now, congratulations, let's give her a round of applause. She is getting her own award.
I'm so excited.
I can't believe it because of what you've done. Can you please tell the world about what is happening in your beautiful life?
Yeah, thanks so much, sweetheart.
No, you can't be sweet. You gotta Jill Scott the mic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and you can sing. Listen to that voice.
Listen, I'm so happy. Thank you for having me here.
You are Who's
KC
Styling?
to Connect, KHALIAH Clark, Who's Styling Who. I love you.
I love you more.
I absolutely love her, and she's very powerful. You know, bringing people together, introducing people to the world and allowing people to connect through her radio show. Thank you so much. And that was the reason why we thought you'd be a great recipient for the Drop Your Selfie
I love my award.
Women's History Month Award.
Women's History. And not only did you make a dream of mine come true, just what people don't understand, to be honored by another black woman who sees the greater good in you. She met me one time and gave me an award, and that was just a huge honor. So I want to give you your flowers. I want to congratulate you on being honored of one of many awards to come. I think you're a phenomenal woman. I think your selfless acts should be talked about. I watch you put on a whole event, nominate people from all over the world, different walks of life, whether you had sponsorship or not. I feel like it came out of your pocket. I watched you and your children, who has a brand. What is your son's brand that he has?
65 Custom Print.
Shout out to 65 Custom Prints. We are still waiting for you to come on the Who's Styling Who show. I want to give you your flowers. This one award is dope, but I think you should have a million of them. And where is this place? I know it's at Brooklyn Chop House. What day?
It's coming October 5th at the Brooklyn Chop House by the OG organization, which is run by the director. The borough director was appointed by the mayor. And I was really just like, what? Honored.
And tell them what you're getting the award for, though.
For the social media, excellence in social media influencer, something like that.
355,000 subscribers, not 355. 355,000 subscribers on Drop Your Selfie. And what's amazing is I don't even know half the 355,000, but when she told me to drop my selfie, 255,000 people told me that I looked good. I'll leave the other 1,000. 255,000 people. I mean, I got followers. It's just phenomenal, the traction of amount of people. And how did you come up with Drop Your Selfie?
My daughter, UFO Sabs, had moved in with me for about 3-4 months while she was getting her place together, and she would always be on my computer. I wasn't into the social media, and she would always go out. She'd be in the bathroom taking a picture of her phone. I'd be like, "Let me take the picture. Why'd you doing all that? You could just stand like there. Let me take the picture." No. One day she was like, "It's a selfie." I was like, "Oh." So then she left my computer open. I said, what the hell? Everybody has their profile like what my daughter does in their bedroom. What the hell's going on over here? So, of course, I cut up a leather suit, did my face. I went in the bedroom with my iPhone. And I'm like, damn, that shit hurts. And finally I clicked. I said, whoa, I love this photo. It was just so me. And then the next couple of days, I was on the computer, asking my daughter, how do I get in? She showed me how to do it. And it said, create your group. And I clicked on it, said, name your group. I'm like,
Drop yourself.
because everybody had got like 500 likes when I posted that first selfie.
500. I need her friends. Everybody on.
Yeah, my daughter was like, man.
Please like, comment, share, follow the Who Style. You got to post this on your page.
So that's what happened. They were like, she said, "Ma, you got to do something." All them likes, I saw, that's nice. No, ma, that's big. I'm like, really? So that's what happened.
Big. I can't even break. I ain't even going to say my numbers because then it makes, but 500 on the likes, you successful.
And then I just created the group, and then I said, you know what? This is a place where you upload and share your selfies for likes, positive comments, and network opportunities. So drop your selfie is everything about you. And so when I really thought about the big picture of being about you, I said, wow, I'm a woman. I'm powerful. Let's honor other powerful women. This is how it came about. It's all about you. Drop your selfie, honoring powerful women. Now this is going to be our third year honoring powerful men for the month of
I got
February.
some nominations.
So it's a lot. We feed the homeless through the summer. We do the school program. We do the Christmas program. A lot. So that's why we just recently came up with the Drop Your Selfie membership dues. So everybody's like, you're charging us? Well, if you want us to approve your posts, a guaranteed 30-day approval, $5. We run all these programs all year round. And
you buy weed.
Yeah.
You can support $5. Please.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's this beautiful young lady?
So this is my beautiful.
That's real talk.
She's Lolita Leopard.
Okay.
And this is my daughter-in-law. My son, 65, custom praying. High school sweetheart.
Oh.
And she's a social media
guru, just say it.
Guru. She has the blue check. She's a blue girl.
We got verified.
So we got verified.
Drop your selfie. Verified. So does she do music? Is she a model?
Yes. I am a musician. I'm an entertainer, performer. I was just on Legendary, HBO Max on Legendary. I'm not familiar. If you guys are familiar.
Yes. Style. That is Miss Megan. Is one of the hosts.
Yes, absolutely.
We just named him. Yes. So you were you Vogue and all this.
Yes,
stuff?
I do. So I was on the season 3, and my house of Juicy Couture. We were actually the grand prize winners. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
You guys don't know about.
Oh, you got it back. Oh, it's the vibration.
Live on Instagram. I was about to Vogue and the house. It was the house of Milan. I'm breaking things. Big shout out to East House. See what happens. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Now, that's big. Legendary on HBO Max. That is a huge opportunity. And you guys won the grand prize.
Yes, ma'am.
How did you guys make it through all that critique? I mean, Lord and them are fierce, child.
We just had our eyes on the prize. We had one mission. We knew that it was bigger than us. And we have over 30,000 members in our house.
Right. So how did you guys become the only, because it was 10 of y'all, right? Or?
It was 10 groups, and we were the first Kiki house to be a part. So on Legendary, they actually have all mainstream houses, but we were actually the house that came from the Kiki scene that's for the youth. So it's kids from 13 to 14 to 15, 16-year-olds. So we were just the first group as
congratulations.
Yes, thank you so much.
Opportunity. I would like to extend, because you're an artist, I have an event that I'm hosting on October 22nd. Okay. It's the Algorithm. It's for artists to come out, all genres of artists. It's here in Brooklyn, right? And that's October 22nd. So we're looking for performers. I would love to have you as a featured artist to come out and perform. Kishmir, is this event open to the public for your nomination?
Well, yeah, it's open if you want to come, but contact me.
Okay.
The event that's open to the public is the one with the Drop Your Selfie Women's Empowerment Tour.
Let's talk about
The
it.
Sunday brunch with KLJ Burke and my friends. And that's going to be on October 16th from 11:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at downtown Willoughby Street, Brooklyn.
Okay.
That's for business women, entrepreneurs, women who are looking to create a business, have an idea but don't have that support or just doubt herself, or even for women who thinking about business but not quite sure and just want to learn the ins and out. This is the brunch.
Who
for
were
you to
some
come to.
nominees for the October 16th?
So it for the October 16th, it's no nominee. It's a business brunch.
Okay,
Where we
so-
come to talk about business, give you some tips on how to start a business, the important factors when you're creating your business, like creating it the legal way. Do you have protection and plan where it protects your family because your business is protected, your personal assets are protected. We want to link you up with funding opportunities, collaborative and partnership opportunities.
Are you looking for any
So that's what-
sponsorship or anything?
Well, we have sponsorship packages available. Yeah, we do have that. Yeah. So it's at Drop Your Selfie, DROPYOSELFIE.
You're so cute. I want to thank you.
I love you guys. I love you so much.
I want to thank you for
It's
the
my
bracelet.
baby.
Is it from your collection?
From the Red Carpet Jewels collection.
I want that.
I love you. Look at
I know.
how
I'm like, that piece is a mamanta. Yeah. I want to thank you. Annette, so will your son be there promoting his stuff as well?
yeah, he's gonna be there because he's giving away 24 pieces of T-shirts to a business with their business name on it and logo.
Oh, I'm surprised.
To the
Is there
woman,
like a raffle? Where
it's
I need some styling?
it's a
We'll definitely
raffle.
have a raffle for you guys.
It's a raffle, and he's giving that away to a business owner.
Okay,
He's-
I'm submitting. Please.
Yeah,
I need my
that's his
styling.
contribution to the women's event.
Is there anything that I didn't talk about that you want to talk about before in closing?
Like us, follow us. A
And
lot
tell
goes
them
on.
give them the Drop Your Selfie. So Drop Your Selfie is Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, because we're starting to put together like the interviews that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing it on YouTube and sharing it through social media. And then we have all type of contests coming on. If you want to be a moderator, group moderator, Drop Your Selfie, inbox
I want to be
me.
everything and Drop
Come,
Your Selfie.
come. We're about powerful women making positive impacts in the world.
And she has 355,000 subscribers. So I feel like, somebody's going to like you. Somebody's going to comment, like, share, subscribe. Let's Drop Your Selfie. I want to thank you again for dropping your selfie with me, giving me that award. Thank you for all you've done for the Who Styling Who show, as far as just constantly promoting, constantly letting the world know who I am. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that, even nominating Sunny Mo Queens and
Yes.
people that I know, and then inviting me back and having me host. And it's just been an honor to work with you since I've met you. I will support anything that you do.
I know you will. I love
Who
you.
Styling Who, whatever you are doing, we support. I would like to give maybe like a Who Styling Who gift bag of some brands stuff. You guys can give that to whoever there. I know you do kids for the homeless. I have an abundance of clothes that I would like to donate for the homeless and the kids. Like I said, if you would like to perform for the algorithm, we are welcoming guests. I actually have also an event October 1st. It's called Who's Branding You. I would love for you to come out and model. I don't know if you
Yes,
have,
please.
I don't know if
would
you
love
have
that.
pink hair, but I just love the whole look right now.
I'm down for that.
Follow, like, comment, share. Would you guys like to give any shout outs in your Instagram?
Yes, you guys can follow me on all social media platforms, Lolita Leopard Baby. I have a single that is out right now that is like for the fashion girls, as you say. You're a fashion
Is it on
girl.
YouTube?
Yes, ma'am. It's on YouTube.
Can we look it up?
Spotify,
What is it?
iTunes. It's called Fashion 2.0.
Fashion
I'm telling
2.0.
you, you're going to love this.
How do we spell your name? We're going to look it up right now.
LOLITA Baby.
We're going to try to get that and close the
Yes.
show with that if we can. No? Looking? Okay. So I'm going to play it and try to get it for the
Try
next
Lolita
show.
Leopard, yes.
Lolita Leopard. I'll download it. If you are an artist and you want to have your song submitted on the Who Styling Who show, submit it whostylinghwho@gmail.com and I will play it. grand world premiere next week where we'll be playing Lolita. I will be walking into a fashion. Okay,
Who's styling who, baby?
Yeah. Let's make that the new Who's Styling Who song, intro song. If it's everything she says it is, we'll find out. So you got to tune in next week to hear. It's going to be alive. You better be tuned in.
Yes.
It's going to be my new intro song, Who's Styling Who. Thank you, guys. Tune in next week. Like, comment, share. New York Fashion Week. Recap the final because, you know, it's a week and my show's Monday, so there's still more to go. Thank you, everyone that's tuned into the Who's Styling Who show. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned in. Thank you, Alabika, for coming. Thank you, Kishmir. Thank you, Lolita. Thank you, Hubert. Thank you, Mathematics, for holding me down. Thank you, everybody that's tuned in. Thank you, everybody that sends product. I need everyone to follow Who's Styling Who on S.STREET Media. Let's run these numbers up. This is my 8th episode of the new Who's Styling Who show that you actually see visually. Let's run those numbers up. See you guys next week.
Kimmy, I love you. Who's styling who?